All right, so we've made it to season 2, episode 7. Some people say that episode 5 is their favorite episode of the season, and the other camp says the episode 7. So I wonder where I'll fall between the two. But the only way to know is for me to watch and for us to find out together. So with that, Interview with the Vampire, season 2, episode 7. Let's go. Oh man.
Be my companion.
If you're going to beat Lestat,
This is not a life! You took my life!
you have to think like he did.
We're going this far back?
We were going to kill Lestat.
Oh, I guess maybe it's just the previously is just focusing on the fact that, or focusing on what they're on trial for, which is killing Lestat. But I just wonder if there were any nuggets in that previously that are worth noting that'll come back. What? Wait, am I tripping? Oh my goodness. I literally clicked season 1, episode 7, not season 2, episode 7.
I was being hunted.
Oh, I mean, I guess it still goes back.
Come to me. I need her not to die, please.
So they're just going through their whole history.
Of sulking and the first sight of her, you were just gonna up and leave me!
Jeez. The whole relationship, the whole...
Dance before the feast.
Oh
I
my
like that.
goodness.
Vampire must commit to writing the history of the vampire.
I will say that it was a pretty brutal murder. Double homicide.
They gave him a choice. He chose.
The jury may be seated.
What's so crazy to me is the fact that this is during the day. Are they gonna like set them on fire or something? Like expose them to the sun and like let them burn? Because it's a matinee show. I could not prevent it. Is that, what's his name? Armand saying that? I don't believe it.
Claudia! It's gonna be okay! Anyone want to start? Abducted. Overwhelmed. Outnumbered. Armand sold you out. I'm talking now.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, this is a pretty important piece of the story. I do think Daniel maybe should lay off a little bit here and only intervene when needed. Oh, no. They put her in the rat thing. What is he saying to Madeline? She's in there with the rats? Wait.
I heard when the rats found her,
Oh my god.
I could not go to her. I could not help her.
Wait, is this... Okay, I was gonna say, is this before they were on stage?
Empress Antoinette Brown and the vampire Lestat de Lioncourt.
But Claudia was on stage, right?
Well, in and out of consciousness.
Jacks come off, your character's in a play.
Props. Props in a play. A play that's been fully designed and rehearsed.
And rehearsed, jeez.
The actor on stage has scripted lines, except for us.
And he knew this was gonna happen. And he let it happen.
We attempted to speak our unwritten parts. The cover members sitting behind us would use their collective powers to disorient our mind.
Oh, shh.
A vice handle turning, jaws compressing the skull.
Oh my gosh.
Dear.
Goodness.
No need to hear from you. We have your words here.
Oh no.
November the 23rd, 1939. I shall be
Madeline. Oh.
Lestat. You go on planning, quote, our future together, end quote. Well, I have already planned yours. Not much time left, Lestat. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
my god, these fucking groupies.
He had us all fooled.
There really is something so like psychologically agonizing about being put in a situation where you have just like an audience of people who, no matter what you say and do, they believe you were just part of an act. And you may be trying to give a warning, you may be trying to defend yourself, you might be trying to save your life or save someone else's life. And it's like just having people crack up in this like ignorance is just like, I just can't imagine how like disorienting, but also just like depressing it must be to like be in that position, you know? Oof.
Stay seated!
Oh my god, they're... Oh!
Bone. Wounds that would not heal before the curtain fell. Set dressing.
The Achilles...
And when the fight went out of Claudia, a growing sense of nausea took over me. I could feel
Oh, I was wondering if he would have felt his presence.
a tremor in the air,
Oh my god.
a familiar scent.
Sheesh.
The audience was leering and feral. We were on trial for murder. And all I could think was,
He's not even fucking dead.
he's coming.
The victim, Monsieur Lestat de Liancourt.
Of all the times for them to finally see each other after all this time, it's in this state. Oh my gosh.
I prefer the old place. Man, it's a grubby little century, isn't it?
A very special book for you to swear upon, Monsieur de Liancourt.
They haven't made eye contact?
Are recorded in your own blood.
Swear, in my own blood.
Monsieur de Liancourt, you've returned to Paris because?
I have a box at Roland Garros for the men's doubles. I'm gonna train the Australians if they win.
Oh, is he going off script? He's just such a performer.
Attempted murder of my being.
Has he looked at them?
Their turn to hurt.
There's also something just so like, not even, I guess it's more of like the optics of it. I guess slightly ignoring Madeline for now, but it's like you have like all of these white and I guess Chinese vampires all like surrounding these two black vampires like on their knees, like basically debating whether or not they should be killed, or one may say lynched. It's just hard not to sort of see that image and just like it evoke, you know, of basically these like all white juries like essentially committing black people to death over the years, over time. Like, I don't know. That's just something I'm just like seeing that image. It just feels, I don't know.
In the flesh.
It had all the hallmarks of a hallucination. At last, come to kill us.
They haven't looked at each other.
So your new boyfriend sold you out to your old boyfriend. Then he put you on a show trial.
Yes.
In front of a live human audience.
That's right.
And let me guess, the star witness's testimony was scrupulously impartial.
Yeah, where is Armand in all of this?
Story of butchery.
It's a story of love, not butchery.
Oh?
Well, it's a story of love wronged.
Oh, so there's the one black guy.
Love. He's always been difficult for me.
Or projections.
A violinist.
Belonged to this very theater troupe.
Briefly, yes. Fragile mind, prone to corruption. Heartbreakingly beautiful boy. of immense talent.
Nikki went insane. He died.
With a little help from others.
I followed
Armand?
and saw Armand in one of the boxes.
Armand killed Nikki? Or like helped, or like ushered?
Sam,
Oh.
standing next to him, blocking his exit. He was as much of a captive as we were.
Perhaps. Or this is all part of the show, you know? I just feel like I'm so untrustworthy of like everything related to Armand now. This is diabolical.
A painfully close view of the stage.
Or what?
Or they'd kill me.
It was a part of his punishment.
To save your own life, Armand, you screwed over
Right.
Louis, Claudia, and Madeline, and then you sat in the best seat.
I love Daniel. I love Daniel.
But he spent the whole performance calculating a way to save me.
An
According to him.
unfairness seeped into me with Nikki's death. I buried myself in the dirt. I lay there for 100 years.
Really? That's kind of crazy.
Weed roots growing around me. My only sustenance, the ancient blood already inside me.
Wait. So he could survive for 100 years without having any blood? I'm just gonna jot that down. The notepad of my brain. We'll keep going. But that kind of changes some things. But okay.
I did what many have done when too many ghosts haunt the old world.
You left for the new one. Bobbed the Atlantic in search of America's star-spangled shores.
I disembarked for New Orleans, the humidified daughter of Paris.
Humidified.
Did you meet there, Monsieur de Lyon?
Are they really gonna go through their whole story? Oh my god. Ah!
Louis de Pointe-de-Lac.
Let the court record show that the victim pointed to the accused.
I didn't point. I merely glanced his way.
Oh gosh.
Precise in your declarations, advocate.
You can definitely tell that this is not easy for Lestat. I mean, you're seeing evidence of it, like him deviating from the script, him having these little outbursts that's kind of in conflict with what Santiago was saying. Like, even when he was like, oh, this betrayal, and he was like, it's about love. This is a love story. Let's get that right. Like, clearly, I think he has a different perspective on everything that went down compared to the Parisian coven.
I first saw Louis in a street brawl.
The accused was a troubled man. A failed sugar farmer, a brothel keeper.
Forced into corners by his race, alienated from his own desires, American Puritanism mangling his very soul. Louis first accosted me in a pleasure house, and then everywhere I went, as if by happy accident, there was Louis. His eyes sliding down me.
Oh, come on.
I, a vampire, was being hunted. Every heartbeat, every sidelong glance, Louis was saying, come to me.
Whoa. This is crazy, but also fascinating because this is the first time that we're getting Lestat's, I guess, POV of the story thus far. The whole, one of the main themes of the series is the nuances of memory and perspective and like history and how that intersects with time, and how over time, like, the same person could completely change and shift how they recall a situation or a moment. And so seeing Lestat describe he and Louis's first meeting as Louis being the one hunting him and Louis being the one saying, "Come to me," when in Louis's version of the story, it's the complete opposite. It's just so fascinating. And I don't know to what extent this is Lestat giving his version of a true account, or if this is like for the show, right? Because it's the way that this is framed is they're in a courtroom. And so this is essentially like a victim giving his testimony. And it's like, is this testimony basically being told in a way to further implicate the accused and to cast Lestat himself as a victim? Or are we to believe that Lestat actually believes this? Like, I'm leaning towards this is kind of all for show and all in service of trying to obtain a guilty verdict, so to speak. But it is still fascinating though to just hear the sad side of the story, because we've gotten Louis, we've gotten Claudia, we've gotten Armand, we've gotten some Daniel, and now we're finally getting Lestat.
Come to me? Those are his words. He kept coming around after me. Come to me. Fuck you.
Oh God.
Appetite.
Jeez Louise.
He said it to me. How do you know that it was not your own voice, Louis?
Oh?
King, your own unspeakable desires. Screaming them in the darkness in the hopes that I would come to you.
That's a good point. That's a good question. That's an interesting question. Because, wait, hold on. I actually want to get the words right that he said. How do you know that it was not your own voice speaking your own unspeakable desires? Oh, there's so much that can be said from that. There's so much. Honestly, there's a precedent for that, right? Like, we have seen in the absence of Lestat in the past, basically since they crossed the pond over to Europe, that Louis is capable of essentially funneling his deepest desires through this image of Lestat. Like, that's what we learned on the park bench before Armand came, that everything that we saw Dreamstat say and do was ultimately from Louis' subconscious. And so this idea that the way that Louis this whole time has been describing Lestat, it is a question of like how much of that is some of his own desires that he still maintains so much shame around being projected on to something else or someone else. Like that's the thing about Louis, is like there is still so much shame. Like I think he's still trying to, no, I guess not really. It's like, yeah, I think there is just so much shame in his in like everything with his life. I know, like, before obviously he met Lestat, it was around his sexuality, it was around his obligations to his family. It was about essentially, the type of work that he did, right? Where, I mean, I remember there was a line that he said, I can't remember which episode, but it was definitely in season 1, where he basically said that he lies to himself that the women that he employs, or employed, in his brothels or whatever, that he shared that he told himself a lie, that he was giving them warm beds, he was giving them food, he was giving them, giving them a life, and pulling them out of this like unfortunate situation and giving them some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of, I don't say salvation. I mean, that's a bit extreme, but like, helping to improve their lives. But he was like, but deep down, what he knows is that he's doing it selfishly. Like he's doing it for his own gain. But the fact that he's like acting in a way that's so selfish, but is incapable of just like sitting in that and existing in that. And instead he has to like lie to himself about his intentions so that he can like sleep at night. Like that's just, it is a bit, it again kind of connects to that like overall shame. It's the same of like when so it's just like, that's just like one example of the ways in which Louis has a history of essentially projecting the things that he actually believes, projecting it onto someone else so he doesn't have to own that admission internally. But like they're also absolutely just like going through it. Like this is like, I don't want to say couples therapy because obviously stakes are a lot higher here, but they're working through a lot of the resentments they have towards each other in their relationship here on stage, which it's like, probably not the best place to do it. Goodness.
Let's start. It's your line.
And after the heartbreak that was Nikki, to feel such hunger again.
The accused called to you from within a church where he was confessing his sin.
He's saying he called to him while he was in the church.
Destroyed that priest and another right in front of him. I offered Louis myself instead. What I am. My companionship. An immortal life. And I offered it to him in the church, on the altar.
The two dead priests in his purview. The accused raised up his hands and took your face in them with a kiss of acceptance.
Yes.
So he's saying like, we got married.
Did you say something?
Oh God. Oh!
Men embracing men. It disgusts you.
I'm pretty sure it disgusts a whole lot of people.
Oh.
Oh my God.
You fought it best done. You vomited into your foxhole often, but what you didn't do, Corporal Donny Chaffin, is fire your M1 Garand rifle a single time. You ran off into the Belgian forest.
Oh shit.
A friend who you share a matching tattoo with, Private Ernest Hughes' arm was shot off. You tried to desert, but you couldn't read your map. There are 14 men who served their countries honorably in attendance with us this afternoon.
I wonder, where lies their disgust now?
Damn. Read him his whole existence.
Louis didn't take to vampirism.
Louis did. The accused didn't take to vampirism.
I didn't want to eat people.
Oh my God, is she okay? What's going on with Madeline?
His estranged family, the internecine politics of his food.
What are they doing to her?
He rejected vampirism. He also rejected you.
Louis was deceptively agile with words. There was a night when he told me I'd be alone forever.
Shit, he did say that.
An awful night.
A
A word of context for our jury.
It's the night when Claudia was made.
The first thing that a vampire can feel is loneliness. Human loneliness magnified by millennia, by the never-ending road that we walk.
Where's he going?
Do they not know this?
How could they?
Take my hand. This is loneliness.
Whoa.
This is vampire loneliness.
Whoa.
Crawl up and die, don't you? I know. I know.
What's happening? Is it like a transfer of energy?
And he threatened me with this loneliness. Shame on you! I didn't know if he was ever gonna come back. I was engulfed with this loneliness.
I closed my eyes and waited for the fire to take me. That's when the Black Angel came. But he came back.
He did. With her.
Gave me no say. Made me more of a vampire than anyone up here.
A child.
14 years old.
Recalling her
and minutes from
transformation
death.
weeks
Good
after
luck
the
on how he-
event.
Jeez.
By Louis to soothe her relentless questioning.
I feel like there's something that's gonna happen with like the whatever kind of mind control or mind like I don't know, whatever they're doing to them to like cause them pain and like agony enough for them to just stop interjecting. I feel like maybe that's gonna like somehow accidentally kill one of them or something. I don't know. They just keep emphasizing it, so I feel like it's important. Also, Sam Reed's eating this up, just by the way.
Forever. She'd be a cripple.
Lestat stood on that stage, took all the familiar pieces of Louis's life, defiled them, bent them into a Lestat-shaped effigy.
Some of it now.
What?
I remember being out of my body at the time. I was in Paris, but also in New Orleans. Lestat took me there. She's going cold. What do we do?
Nothing. We do nothing.
She's dying because of me. They lit her building on fire because of me.
You do not know this girl.
We didn't see this.
C'est impossible. Elle est trop jeune.
Please, I can't have her die.
The gift cannot be given to children.
What do you mean? Yes, it can.
The great laws forbid it.
Great loss.
Wait.
But he was in a terrible panic.
Wait. Okay, yeah, we definitely did not see that exchange. So, does that mean that Lestat did mention the great laws to Louis? That he was like conscious of them? But obviously, because everything happening with his mind and his memory, I guess forgot it. But that's unexpected. But I love this because now we're seeing more pieces from the story that's already been told. I think this scene, we essentially only, I guess, yeah, now I think about it, we only saw this scene from Claudia's perspective. Like, I think it was like, she was like, oh, you know, I saw the Black Angel and then the White Angel and da-da-da-da-da. Like, so I guess that's why we missed all of these additional details of their conversation. Also, I'm just, I guess for people's awareness, I've gotten a couple of comments that like basically say stop pausing so much and stop talking before you finish a scene. If it feels like I'm quiet more now than usual, I guess I'm just trying to be considerate of that, but also there's just a lot to just absorb in this. So anyway.
That sees reason. Claudia on the ledge of death.
You know you can do this.
And so be what? A lapdog.
Oh, I remember this. A daughter.
A daughter?
Yeah. Oh, they replaced her with the new actress.
I was stay, I'll never leave you. Ever again. I promise.
Oh, shit. Louis said that? You know what? I believe it. We've seen Louis have a manipulative side. Like, we've seen it. And so this does not feel out of character for him, actually, to be like, no, if you do this thing for me, I'll stay with you forever. You know, like, that feels like very Louis to say. Oh my goodness. So now it just calls into question everything about their dynamic as well. Oh, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. And it's like basically he's, oh my God. Okay. And actually this ties back to the comment from Raglan James in the last episode when he said, oh, you're scared of Armand. The one you should be scared of is Louis. So clearly they know something that I don't know, but it seems as though, you know, the version of Louis that we got in season 1 in his recounting of his story does not seem to be the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help him God. So it's interesting to see little gaps being filled in by Lestat.
But there was a light in his eyes.
Oh my God. Ah!
A light I'd not seen for years. But I resisted, because I knew the wisdom of the great laws. I knew pain and anxiety would be her only birthright.
Fuck you, him.
Don't tell me he...
To myself.
What?
She's of an age where her emotions will soar and plummet.
Wait.
Her mind and her spirit will age, but the world will treat her as she is now.
I'll found her in the fire.
And she will be miserable, and you will love her. It will spiral beyond your reach.
Whoa. Shit. So he warned Louis about all of this. About all of it. Because everything, I mean, oh my God, this is so much. But this, him saying, like, her mind and her spirit will age, but the world will treat her as he is now. So it's like he was actually being compassionate, thoughtful, in him sort of rejecting Louis' demands for him to turn her. But this part where he says, and you will love her, and she will be miserable, and you will love her. Oh God, he ate that up. Oh my goodness. He's not wrong. And it'll spiral beyond your reach. I mean, he's not wrong.
And you have to drain her first, Louis.
Angel. Me. It's not how it happened.
Oh my God.
It is how it happened. I didn't think it at the time, but yeah.
Wait, so he knows now that that's how it happened. Did he know also when he told Daniel, basically in the first season? Like, did he obscure that reality, that fact, those facts from Daniel intentionally? Or was it after that? Like, is it like in this present moment that he's, well, no, I guess it wouldn't be in this present moment where he's realizing it, because he's telling the story of Lestat, and so he knows. So then what the fuck was that? Or was it like part of the like letting the tale seduce you? And part of letting the tale seduce him is for Daniel at that time to view and understand that moment the way Louis understood and that moment at that time. You know what I mean? Like, is it like, oh, I told you the story this way so that now when I get to this part of the story, you actually get the big reveal that essentially like supersedes what was told before. Oh my God. This is all so fascinating. Oh my gosh. It also just seeing Lestat in that scene, he seems kind of like a different person. Like, that's the thing that I'll say that like something that I feel like I didn't quite understand was that like there was a way that Lestat spoke about he and Louis' relationship, I guess in Louis' recounting of it. But even just the way that Louis also spoke about their relationship, I think definitely before things got like, you know, more intense, it's like he spoke of their relationship in a way, and I guess part of it is also Claudia, because some of this was like Claudia's telling of the story, but like where it felt like they were, I don't know, there was kind of like a, I don't want to say like equality, but like I think there was less of a gulf in their like hierarchy in terms of like authority and power in their relationship than I think I realized, or at least I think that it was portrayed previously. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like there was like, you know, they made it seem as though they were like pretty equal. Like there were, you know, a couple things here and there, like at the opera, how like Louis had to pretend to be like a valet or whatever, and or all that stuff. But like, I always just doubted this portrayal as of their relationship being more equal. But now that I've seen Louis in Paris and how he's acted with Armand, and then now seeing like, you know, this kind of new characterization of both Louis and Lestat in these moments that we thought we knew and thought we understood, makes me feel like maybe they were a bit closer and than I realized. This is like rocking my world, actually. I'm sort of like, everything I knew was a lie.
Look at it. A beautiful
Oh
little
my
daughter.
God.
Please, I'll do anything. Please, I'll be anything. Please, please, please.
Oh my God.
You will regret this for the rest of your life.
Oh shit.
I made her for Louis. She is my blood. I broke the second law. When you sentence them for their crimes, you sentence me too.
Oh shh.
You were manipulated into
It's all lies, right?
trial here.
It's a hot lie.
Oh shit. Oh God.
He didn't tell me what you would be.
She's there. Dreamstat is back.
And I've played down my role in it.
So he's still.
You go with Lestat's version for the book, I think.
Wait. So Louis still holding on to Dreamstat even in present day. That's. Damn. Shit's so. This is so twisted.
74 years have provided
Unwelcome clarity.
Claudia was an unforeseen joy. Formidable fledgling. A consummate killer. A congenial companion. We were a happy trio. Louis coddled her, and I gifted her a predator's upbringing. But
Lunch is served.
God damn it, Rashid.
she harmed herself in the sun for attention, and followed that with a killing spree. Corpses clogging the bayou. A penchant for human souvenirs. The vampiress taught in the wind for 7 years. Louis, he blamed himself. And he folded inwards. Your companion no longer wishes to share his body with you. If every word coming out of his mouth is vitriol or disinterest for 7 years. You don't want to?
But you find someone else?
You still hope that he'll emerge out of his melancholy, that he'll love you like you love him. do you do? What do you do? Do you find affection elsewhere?
Oh my God. Okay, French people.
Antoinette Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Later, the vampire Antoinette. 7 long years.
You know, it's so interesting because I guess I never really was like in any way like sympathetic towards Lestat in that time. Like, I will say I do. That's something I love about the show. I just love how it just challenges your opinions and feelings towards different characters and different circumstances. Like, now I'm just thinking through and like, damn, like from his perspective, right? Louis came and was like, please turn this little girl. She's dying because of me. Please, it's the only thing I want. If you don't, like, or if you do, like, I'll be yours forever. I'll never leave you. Da 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 da. Manipulation, manipulation, manipulation. And you warn him. You say, these will be the consequences if I turn her. This is against the vampire laws. This is against the, all these different things. Also, her life will be miserable. She will be unhappy. She will suffer. And she will hate you. And Louis like, well, you just do it anyway. And then you do it anyway out of love. And then eventually she does leave. And then Louis is distraught. Like, I could see and understand why Lestat was so upset. Because he's like, I warned you about all of this, and I did not want to turn her in the first place. And like, at the time he was using language like, oh, she was a mistake and da 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 da. But like, this just adds so much more context and just fills out the picture a bit more that I'm like, you might have had a point. Someone in the comments for the last video said, oh, you should do a rewatch of the show, and it's like a rewatch of the show / your own reaction to it. And that feels a little complex, so I'm not exactly sure how I would do that. But at the very least, I do think it would be fascinating to do a rewatch and like, see where there are potentially, where it's like, there are scenes that are essentially undone or at least recontextualized later on in the show. Like, I feel like that would be really fascinating.
Return.
Before our travel bag had hit the floor, Claudia assessed the fragility of our union. She's an artful predator. I can say that now. I see the best of my vampiric self in her. And then she turned to Louis and said, abandon Lestat. Come with me to Europe. No! And he was hers again.
And you and Louis fought?
Well, at first we just slammed each other around our townhouse.
Just?
7 years of
resentment, frustration,
compromise.
Trying to restrain myself, Louis! What?
Stop!
What? Shut up, shut up, shut up.
It all gave way.
Shut up.
Stay down, chérie. I don't want to fight like this. Start it. You finish it. It will end in your death. My death?
Look at your fucking face.
What?
Stay back, Claudia. It's all good.
You're leaving with her?
Wait. Wait. This literally changes everything. Genuinely, my hatred for Lestat, I think so much of it, was tied to this scene, or at least how the scene was described in season 1. with him being the aggressor. But what's so fascinating is like, I do remember, right, in the scene that we saw when Claudia's like running up the stairs and like you're hearing, you know, whatever, and Louis like, no, it's okay. Don't come in here, Claudia, it's okay. If this is the circumstances around that, this is crazy. This is like actually kind of breaking my brain. I'm a bit at a loss. I just need to keep watching.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're done. It's over. Stay where you are, okay?
Is this where Lestat gets upset and then goes, grabs him and flies?
You're gonna leave me.
I'm gonna take this hand here and wrap it around that scrawny neck of yours.
What?
Like you did our daughter. I ain't gonna stop.
Oh my
your
God.
Eyes pop.
No, is this real?
And now I'm gonna find a big old butcher knife and chop your head off. And then I'm gonna walk that head all the way to Audubon Park. And I'm gonna... Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maker's temper.
No. You were teased until you toppled.
He tried to kill him.
Oh, did he? You used your cloud gift. You flew the accused high up into the air, then you let him fall. 2 kilometers, approximately. A lethal distance for a mortal, but for a vampire, it's a hard fall. Nothing more. Lestat has within his veins a most...
Oh my, this is like...
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I ask you to set aside your mortal biases and remember that we are monsters. What's a bite between paramours?
And he was fine.
Lestat?
This is like such a news.
For not killing your pop.
Yes!
This is providing such a different view of Lestat that I'm like, actually, I don't know why this is like actually upsetting to me. Now, because now I feel manipulated by Louis. Ugh. See, this is also the one of the issues that I have with like reading the comment section of like reaction videos and stuff, because it'll be like a lot of people are unable to divorce their present feelings about a character from the feelings of the character at the time of the show that person is, you know, is in their viewing of it. And so people will be like, no, like, we love Lestat. Lestat's amazing. No, Lestat actually loves him. No, Louis. And I'm just like, it takes getting to this point and having the shock of a more complete picture of Lestat for that to be an appropriate opinion. You know what I mean? And so, anyway, but neither here nor there. But now I feel duped and I feel... I don't know, guilt maybe for taking such a harsh, I mean, again, but like, this is the point. Like, that's like literally the entire intention of like how the story was written. But I'm like, damn, this motherfucker got me. He got me too.
You knew he would be fine, and he was fine.
No!
Oh?
He wasn't fine. I let go of him. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't an accident.
He actually tried to kill him?
I let go of him. I watched him clutch the air. I saw him swinging wild as he fell through the clouds.
Lestat went off script again.
How do you know it wasn't part of the show?
Sam was cursing to himself beside me. There was no scripting, Lestat. You cannot script a hurricane.
I did it to hurt him, and it did hurt him. And afterwards, he was a broken thing. I know, I saw, because I am the one who broke him.
Wow.
I couldn't persuade him to return my affections. I couldn't force him to love me, and so I broke him. What is worse than that? Crushing what you cannot own. I hurt the one. I hurt the only one.
Doing it again. Hurting you again.
I thought of this often in the coffin that you left me in. I will always be sorry for what I did to you.
If it's true, it's too fucking late.
I was not worthy of the forgiveness you would give me.
Oh, man. I'm gonna be honest. Editing this is gonna be a nightmare. Because I'm not saying enough to break up. Because I'm truly at a loss for words. Oh, my goodness. I'm at a loss for words. Oh, my goodness. I just have to keep watching.
Nice apology. Did it move you?
Crossed an ocean because he wanted us dead.
Mm.
And then
Just like laid out his, yeah.
this is Lestat.
Yeah.
What he does.
Oh.
Over and over.
Until you're left with no sense of what is or what is not.
Didn't work on me anymore. I wasn't thinking about Lestat's sincerity.
Really?
I was thinking about how I was going to die.
I mean, that's fair.
But
what?
It moved Claudia.
Really? Of all people?
Good.
Oh.
Real pretty.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
He's fine now. You apologize. All is forgiven. We poisoned him.
A confession!
He's not dead. He's standing right here in front of us. Can I cry and say that I'm sorry too?
Claudia, stop.
It's your big revenge!
Daisy, bailiff, could you clear it up, please?
I don't know why I bother. You didn't come here for me. One more round in the stormy romance of you two. Never been about me. I was just a roof shingle that flew off of your house.
Now it's like causing strife between them.
Are we on trial? It's not a trial. It's a stoning.
What did they do to Madeline? She seems like not fully there. And they whispered something in her ear.
And they had Lestat back in the chair, fully recovered from his apology, back on mission, delivering his lines, picking up his cues.
The father, duped by his ungrateful and diabolical children. The father ridiculed and humiliated in his final minutes.
And the mortals didn't blink. They followed the pocket watch back and forth until Santiago and Lestat had them dreaming in their seats. Piranhas looking up through the tank water, waiting for the chum to be dumped. Sent a signal flare to America, waking the victim from his state of repose.
Oh, that's what that's supposed to represent.
She had confessed. I couldn't move. Lestat would have his vengeance.
I still don't believe that Armand is not powerful enough to do something. To just sit there and let this happen. Like, wasn't he able to freeze time for everyone and like make everyone drop? I just don't know.
This is hard.
The sentencing.
Louis is scary, low-key.
The vampire Madeleine, what is her crime?
Made without the knowledge or consent of the Coven Master, which is now me.
It is only fair that she be offered the same choice as any vampire.
This is true, and
What is that?
with vampiric
She has to
law,
join
may
the
she not
Coven?
join the Coven.
She must join or die. Madeleine Epavier Heights!
Ugh, God, the ankles.
Will you renounce the accused you sit with and join our coven?
Oh, Claudia's encouraging her to.
I'm the vampire Madeleine Eparvier.
Is she gonna...
And my immortal companion is Claudia.
That's what I thought.
Coven is Claudia.
Oh.
For the heretical desecration of the first of the great laws, what say you for the vampire Madeleine Epavier?
And just like this like mob mentality of like the audience, like...
Sentence applicable. That being death.
Are they gonna like open up...
Your sentence.
Open up the sun or something? Like the...
Vampire Claudia, rise. For the heretical desecration of the first, third, and fourth, and the murder of the vampire Antoinette Brown, and the attempted murder of her maker, the vampire Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt, what say you for the vampire Claudia? Guilty or not guilty? Guilty! And the sentence?
May I ask the court for a final request?
No.
Let her have it.
Ooh.
Man in the balcony, wearing the hi-hat, would you kindly remove it?
Sir, would you grant the condemned her last request?
I now know all your faces. If there is an afterlife, I'm gonna come back and fucking kill all of you. And if there isn't an afterlife, I'm still gonna find a way.
For
For the heretical desecration.
I wonder, like, I mean, I know we've seen that Lestat obviously has a lot of issues with Claudia, but you know, speaking of this like connection, this vampire bond, etc., like, I actually wonder what Lestat will feel if Claudia really did die, or you know, does die. Like, how will he? Like, I don't know. Because the way that we saw Madeline talk about how, like, she could feel Louis' love for Armand and she can feel Louis' love for Claudia, like, that connection clearly is there. And so, I don't know, I just wonder what that is, like, from the perspective of a maker, like, his fledgling being murdered. Like, will that, like, impact him at all, you know?
The great laws, 1, 2, and 4, and the murder of the vampire Antoinette.
Lestat's not gonna let this happen.
Monsieur Lestat de Liancourt, what say you for the vampire Louis de Pointe du Lac? Guilty or not?
I feel like Lestat's not gonna let this happen. Or Armand or something. Like, someone's gonna intervene.
And the sentence?
Oh? What's happening? Who's doing that? Is it Lestat? Or is it Armand? Oh, it is. Oh, God, the eye shakes.
Banishment.
Banishment.
Banishment! Banishment!
Wow.
He saved you.
It took all my strength.
You saved Louis.
Yes.
Not Claudia, not Madeline.
I could not prevent it. I could not prevent it.
I don't know if I believe that.
Arguably, a sentence worse than death. All right, have it your way. Send him to Belgium. Take him downstairs. Tuck him in nice and tight.
If Armand hadn't intervened, would Lestat have stopped them somehow? I wonder.
I'm gonna guess that they didn't drive you to the Belgian border.
No. I fought back. There wasn't much fight left in me. Their crypt.
Oh my God.
Shoved me in a coffin. Filled the coffin with rocks so I couldn't move.
Jesus. And they just lock him in there?
Banished to a 2x7 football
Oh, that sounds horrible.
to starve to death
Jesus.
and join the damned that came before me.
Ugh.
While that's going on, she's upstairs on stage.
Ask him.
Yeah, he would be the only one who would know.
The lip of the stage.
A spectacle and
Arms around each other, defiant, scared, whispering last words to one another.
Ugh, it's just, I wish they had, like, I don't know how long it was between them leaving Paris and then being caught, but I'm like, I just wish they had longer to actually really just, like, be companions with one another. Ugh.
What you're about to see
is fate.
I tried to hear what Claudia was saying to Madeline, but my mind was with Louis. What must be happening to him backstage?
And I despise you for it.
Oh, is this the same as the speech? Yeah, in the first time, that first show.
Iago pulled the blackout curtain, hiding the perfectly mounted observatory lens for the perfectly timed sun in the sky.
Oh, yeah. Because they mentioned in the newspapers all of these like random thefts, and like one of them was like an observatory. Yeah, okay, yes.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Oh my God.
Claudia smiled.
Oh, Madeline.
Claudia smiled and started singing to her executioners.
I don't like windows when they're closed.
Oh my God.
I wear the wild windows.
Claudia gave the audience her back.
Oh.
And you could tell from the look on Lestat's face, the last thing she saw on Earth was him.
I mean, even he looks horrified. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Holy fucking shit, dude. I'm really bummed out. Well, I can see why some people compare this to episode 5 because it is like, just like the structure of it, I think is a bit similar. But obviously in 5, it was the setting was the apartment in San Francisco, whereas in this one it is the Theatre de Vampire. So that was season 2, episode 7. Probably should have started there. Man, oh man. This episode gave us so much that I'm like, okay, no, actually I know where I want to start. Where I want to start is, and I guess it's more general, but when I was editing last episode, episode 6, I realized that I didn't really say much about the statement from Raglan James about Louis being the one that Daniel should be more afraid of. And I just sort of like tucked that in my pocket, but forgot to bring it up again. And I think, but you know, over the course of the episode, I was still wondering like, why did he say that? What is it about Louis that, you know, Daniel should be afraid of? And I think this episode very clearly laid out why. I think I mentioned this earlier in the season, but I said like, oh, I just feel like with every episode, I'm like peeling back another layer of Louis. Like I thought I knew him, but now, you know, every episode is like further complicating his image in my mind. But I didn't expect a grenade to just be launched at my conception of Louis this episode. Like I think this is like I think there's no going back from this realization, you know, that like there's just something so manipulative, but also violent and also sinister and just like all of these things that's just like latent inside of Louis in a way that we just have not seen, at least not like in its full glory until this episode. And so it's like the scene that sticks out the most in my mind that I like can't get out of my head is the fight scene between him and Lestat, and him brutalizing Lestat before, you know, they flew up into the air. And that scene where he's like kind of coming up, you know, from the floor, like hanging onto the coffin. And he's just saying how he's going to like kill Lestat in like graphic detail. I'm like, oh, and like the laugh, the face that, oh my God, the face that he had when he was like laughing about it as he was saying it. I'm like, and Lestat looked terrified. Like just the dynamic. And so that's the thing is like, you know, I've been remarking this the past couple episodes about the dynamic between Louis and Armand, but little did I know that aspects of that also existed between him and Lestat as well. Oh my God. It's like my image of Louis is like irreparably damaged. Not damaged because it's like, it's clarified, which is a good thing, but I feel like I don't know who this man is anymore. And it's scary, honestly. I guess tossing all of the evidence into discovery, I guess sticking with the like courtroom theme. Like, so I guess maybe just going from the beginning of like Lestat's testimony. Him saying that it was Louis who was like calling him to him. It's fucking crazy. Like it makes Lestat seem like a victim. Like that's what's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so absurd. But it also feels like possible. Like all of this feels within the realm of possibility with what we've seen from Louis these past couple episodes. Like, gosh, yeah. But that image of Louis laughing like that, maniacally, is just like seared into my memory. And then the whole like Claudia situation, it's just like the desperation. Like, you know, we definitely saw a hint of that desperation in Louis' retelling of that story, but it was like even more pronounced here, like with him like trying to feed her before he even drained her, so he didn't even know what the fuck he was doing, and then him dragging her across the floor being like, look, this could be our daughter. Like unhinged. But not only has my perspective of Louis changed, now my perspective of Lestat has changed as well, sort of in concert, you know, like just like the images of like fear and guilt, and also like genuine like hurt and pain, but also like, I don't know, it just, I'm like the sincerity of his performance was just so like, it really just changes everything for me. I don't even know where to begin. He loves that man for real, man. God damn. Just, you could just see the emotion in his, oh my God, in his face, in his voice, and everything. Also, I think it's crazy that like all three of those vampires put their little telepathic powers together and reached out to Lestat. How did he get over here? How long have they been planning this? I mean, they wrote a whole play, they made all the projections, like clearly some time was put into this. But I feel like that was just like the biggest reveal, right? Like, I'm trying to just think back of like what I missed. I think I'm still not 100% sold on Armand's not being able to do anything and like him just being trapped. I don't know. It still feels like there's something, a piece of that puzzle missing for me. But yeah, I guess go back to the whole Louis of it all. It's like Louis told Armand to wipe his memory. Louis told Armand to help him rip out pages of Claudia's diary. I guess maybe in the same vein, did Louis put those photographs in his portfolio as well? Like, he just seems so mentally unstable, but also so like, it's like he's like driven by this, like, he just has this intensity to him, but then also like shrinks back into this version where he's like, oh no, like, no, I didn't do that, or I can't do that. Like, it's like he's like eliminating or trying to like remove his agency from some of his actions, whether directly in terms of like instructing Armand to wipe his memory, or indirectly by just like, or the opposite, indirectly by having Armand wipe his memory, or directly where he's just like, I'm just gonna rewrite the story in my mind and then just like keep that moving forward. That's so crazy. I don't know. I still have questions. I still have lingering questions. Also, like now I'm wondering, because I assumed that Louis and or Armand and or Louis burned down the theater. I wonder if it was actually Lestat. Like, did Lestat? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out in the next episode. But of course, I can't ignore. I mean, we knew it was coming. The death of Claudia and Madeline by proximity. Gosh, that was also so hard for her because it's like she's also reckoning with like the lies or you know, with her understanding of how things happened with the way that Lestat was explaining them. So she was like, no, like those are lies, right, Louis? Like he's not telling the truth. Like, no, that didn't happen. And Louis is like, yeah, no, they're lies. And so she also was living with this false, or potentially at least somewhat false perspective of Lestat. I mean, a lot of her issues with him, I guess, were experienced firsthand. So she definitely still has issues with him. But I think there are aspects of his story that do at least somewhat change the nature of some of their experiences. But yeah, I mean, so I guess maybe I was not as shocked with her death because I was expecting it, but oh my God. And like Madeline dying in her arms first. And I just love and appreciate Claudia's defiance even until the very end. But then the look that Lestat gave her when he watched her die as well. Like, I'm like, who is this man? I feel like I don't even know who this man is anymore. I also just feel like, sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place, but it's like, I also feel like, I think going off of last, like the, you know, Lestat reveal in the last episode, I think I made the presumption that he put all of this together, that he orchestrated this entire thing. But going through this episode, it actually seems as though that's not the case, that he was just player in this entire game. So I'm like, damn, like what kind of pull do these Coven members have to like awaken him out of his slumber and bring him over to Paris? Like, I wonder what they said to him to actually get him over here. Speaking of slumber, him describing like after Nikki died, him sleeping underground for 100 years. How does that work? Like, I don't know. I'll deal with that later. That's so minor. Okay. Oof. Okay. I'm feeling myself getting tired. So I don't know. I feel like I'm probably missing something important. But unfortunately it is very late and I have work tomorrow. So I'll just end it here. Again, fantastic episode. Oh yeah, the acting in this episode. Holy freaking frick. Sam Reed, because you know he's only like popped in and out here and there throughout the season, but he was like, oh yeah, bring me back and let me show you why I got casted in this role. Like, he ate that shit the fuck up. So like, he was so good. So good. Gosh. Oh, I guess something else I wanted to bring up was Lestat's dream stat existing in the room during the interview, present day. There's just so much to unpack. There's so much to unpack, but I have to go to bed. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to follow along on my interview with the vampire journey, feel free to subscribe. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.